Though the Dallas Mavericks missed the NBA playoffs this past season, they currently sit in an enviable position atop the league's hierarchy. The latest shocker: Dallas emerged victorious in the NBA draft lottery, snagging the coveted top pick that allows them to select Duke sensation Cooper Flagg. This turn of events has injected new life and excitement into the Mavericks' future, setting the stage for what could be a transformational offseason. The prospect of pairing Flagg with two established stars, Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, has Mavericks fans dreaming of a resurgence. With Davis's dominant inside presence and Irving's elite scoring and playmaking, the Mavericks could suddenly find themselves genuine title contenders. But of course, a championship team requires more than just stars. Complementary pieces are essential, especially given the challenges the roster currently faces. One glaring concern is Kyrie Irving's health. The All-Star guard is coming off a serious torn ACL injury, which inevitably raises questions about his availability and durability for the upcoming season. While Irving's talent is undeniable, Dallas's front office knows they can't rely solely on him returning at full strength right away. This reality has pushed them to consider acquiring a secondary guard who can help shoulder the offensive load and provide stability in the backcourt. Lonzo Ball, in contrast, presents a far more attainable and reasonable option. The former Lakers star, now with the Chicago Bulls, signed a relatively modest 2-year extension paying him $10 million annually, a contract that the Bulls would likely consider movable if the right offer comes along. For Dallas, acquiring Ball wouldn't just be about shoring up the backcourt, it's about bringing in a versatile guard who can defend, distribute, and facilitate, easing the pressure on Irving as he recovers. Ball's 2024 season was marked by a strong comeback after dealing with injuries that limited his availability the previous year. In 35 games, Ball averaged a solid 7.6 points, 3.4 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and 1.3 steals per game. Numbers that, while not star caliber, showed he can still contribute meaningfully. His defensive prowess and ability to run an offense make him an ideal complementary piece for a team that needs balance and depth. The Mavericks have the assets that could pique Chicago's interest in a trade involving Ball. With their blend of young talent, draft capital, and expiring contracts, Dallas is well positioned to negotiate a deal that works for both sides. If the trade materializes, it could give the Mavericks the luxury of easing Kyrie Irving's minutes, preserving him for the stretch run and playoffs. But Ball is not the only name buzzing around Dallas. Stein also mentioned another veteran guard to keep an eye on: Chris Paul. At 40 years old, Paul recently completed an impressive season as a San Antonio Spur, starting all 82 games. While age may be a factor, Paul's leadership, playmaking, and championship experience could be invaluable to a young Mavericks squad seeking guidance and a steadying presence on the floor. Dallas's front office faces a delicate balancing act this offseason, building around an exciting new prospect in Cooper Flagg, managing the health of their superstar Kyrie Irving, and rounding out a roster that can compete at the highest level. The potential additions of Ball or even Paul show that the Mavericks are serious about not just rebuilding, but reloading for an immediate championship run. However, as with all trade rumors, nothing is set in stone. The NBA offseason is a fluid and ever-changing landscape, with deals often hinging on unforeseen developments, negotiations, and shifting priorities. For now, Mavericks fans can only watch closely as Dallas maneuvers through free agency and trade talks, hopeful that the pieces will fall into place to return their team to contender status. In summary, the Mavericks offseason is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing in recent memory. Riding the momentum of the draft lottery win and armed with young talent, Dallas is exploring bold moves to support their stars. Lonzo Ball stands out as a logical, attainable addition who could provide much-needed depth and defense at guard. Meanwhile, the possibilities surrounding veterans like Jrue Holiday and Chris Paul remain tantalizing options. All eyes will be on Dallas as they work to assemble a roster capable of chasing NBA glory in the 2025 season.